Welcome, Linda and Troy. Welcome. How are you guys doing tonight? I don't know if my mic is going to pick it up tonight or not, but the frogs, the tree frogs, are going crazy here. So, and I've got my windows open. Well, the ones that I can open. Because it's raining, of course. Always raining, raining, raining. So welcome. How was everybody's weekend? And the emojis. Nancy! How are you? Robert, how are you? How was your guys' weekend? Brittany. Are you all recovered from your trip? Oh, Troy. I did not go for a walk because it was raining. Hey, Kevin, how are you? My brain went dead for a minute. Ivan, Trivia Tuesday, yes, most definitely. I have 11 pages. I have fixed my monitor. I fixed all the bugs that I was having last week. At least I hope so. So, I hope it's smooth sailing this week. At least for tonight. So, let's see. We definitely got the emojis going. I love it. So, I'm only trying to stay cool. It is 100 degrees here. Ooh, yikes. That's hot. Definitely stay cool. Drink lots and lots of water. That is a hot day. We have had rain all day. Most of the day. Keeping fingers crossed. Yeah, I don't really want any more tech issues. I've had the gamut between the alien and the lags and the freezing and the no sound and the chat not working. I have had it. So, I've had enough for this year. I don't need no more. So, anyways, thank you all for going and watching that video last Saturday about the, and Wednesday. I know I threw out one on Wednesday, which is not my norm, but I appreciate you all watching that video. I know it was, but it was during the Tulip Festival. I wanted to get that out for you guys, so. Robert says it's 72, whoops. 72 and sunny here. And it is, I would say it's probably in the 60s here. Yep, It says it's 67 here and it's raining. We've had nice weather here too. Good. Yeah, I mean, this morning was really good. It was overcast and it was warm. Really nice. I went for a walk today. But yeah, it was nice. 74. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let me switch some things around on this screen and see if this works better. Okay, there. I don't know, that may screw me up. We'll play around with that. I got my second monitor to work again. So hopefully everything runs smoothly today. So I had kind of a busy weekend. I actually I went out dancing Friday night, and I actually got to spend some time with my oldest daughter, which I don't get. Oh. Yeah, thanks. So I got to spend Friday night with my oldest daughter, so that was great. And then I got to see my grandson for a minute, and so yeah, I had a pretty decent weekend. Went to a Saturday night. Yeah, Saturday night. Went out to a restaurant that I've never been to, and it was a really high-end one. And the drinks were really, really expensive and very odd drinks. And so I tried one. It was fun. I can't say that I'd recommend going and drinking that drink. I don't know. I think I would have to try a different drink, but it was kind of I think it was a place that like was their own distillery or something. I don't know. I didn't care for my drink, but it was fun. Anyways, so that's kind of how my weekend went. And I've been busy working on some YouTube ideas and trying to come up with some new content for the channel. So I hope that if you're not subscribed, you will subscribe to see all of the new content that I'm putting out. So yeah, I'm planning some day trips here and there, trying to sneak away. Hi, Phil. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, who is ready for trivia? I have lots of trivia. I have 11 pages of trivia questions. So, let's get into some trivia. Lewis and Becca, welcome. Thanks for joining. Oh boy. We got the emojis going. All right. So, how long is the lifespan of a human red blood cell? We got 23 days. We got 6 months. We got 3 months. We got 3 months. We got 6 months. I don't know. 3 months sounds good. All right. Hang on a second. All right. Just double checking things here. All right. And the answer is 120 days, which is what, 4 months? All right. We'll see if anybody knows this. I'm jumping around all around my trivia, so. What type of pasta is shaped like little ears? Like little ears. All right, come on, Phil. Bring your A game now. We got horchata? I don't know how to pronounce that. Nancy, I love it. William, welcome, welcome. Defer to Phil. The CH sounds like a K. All right. See, we're all learning what Linda said. All right. I source special ones from Deutsch that are pierced. Everybody's going along with whatever Phil says. Phil, you know it. You are leading the board right now. Everybody's like, yep. Ivan's like, don't have a clue. And the answer is, or Keta? I don't know. However you pronounce it, they look like little ears. So, I had never heard of, I don't think I've ever seen them. So now I'm going to have to go look in the grocery store for them. I know the bow ties and the ones that look like the big shells, like the big seashells and all that kind of stuff, but never seen them. Or at least I've never noticed them. That's probably the better word. Because I'm always looking for new foods to try. So. Alright. Next question. What is the main ingredient in the Spanish cold soup? Garbacha. Garbacha? Because I don't know. I never said any language is my first. When I want fancy. I like that, Linda. When I want fancy, I get choo-choo wheels. Oh, my goodness. That is funny. I love it. We got tomato, we got tomato, we got tomato, we got tomato, tomato, however. Got tomatoes. All right. I think everybody answered that's going to answer. And the answer is tomatoes. Tomatoes. However you would like to pronounce it. All right. Let's go with Nancy, you've had it once and you weren't a fan of it. I don't know that I have had it or not. I'm not a huge tomato-based person. Like, every now and then, I will get a hankering for tomato soup with a grilled cheese sandwich. But, that's very rare. But, yeah, I'm not a big tomato person. I'll eat them in certain things, but not really a big fan of that. All right, I'll throw out an easy one. All right. That needs to be moved over a little. Okay. Historically true pasta shaped like. All right. Got an easy one for y'all. True or false? You're not allowed to camp in state parks. Well, you guys are on this one. Tomato sandwich, mayonnaise, black pepper. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I could. Mayonnaise? Now on a BLT, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise. Yep. We got faults, 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 and we got faults. My girlfriend eats green tomatoes. Ivan says faults. Faultsy faults. And it is. Obviously, it is false. Camping is majority featured of most state parks, at least here in Michigan, and a lot of national parks too. All right, let's see. Fried green tomatoes are yummy. I have never had them. Eventually, one day. I love trying new foods. Fried green tomatoes with Spam. Oh, Spam is so salty. Ugh. I enjoy a tub of 4% cottage cheese and 3 tomatoes for dinner last night. I know a lot of people that do that. Tomatoes with their cottage cheese. Now, cherry tomatoes, I'll pick them all day long. I'll eat a bunch of, I love them in a salad too. The cherry tomatoes, I think, are perfect for a salad. Ugh. All right. Next question. True or false? Raccoons wash their food because they are naturally clean animals. We got true, we got false, we got false, we got false. Sounds good to me, Ivan. Like home. False, true, true. Oh, Kevin! Now we got 2 Kevins in the house. True. True. Now we gotta be on our game. We got 2 Kevins in the house. Ah. All right, I think everybody answered. And the answer is false. They wash it due to sensory quirks, not a hygiene. Seems how they pick it out of the trash can. I don't think they're the cleanest animals. Ugh. Oh. um. True or false? Male lions do most of the hunting in the wild. We got false. False, false, false. My pet raccoon. Do you seriously have a pet raccoon, Phil? Or are you just trying to pull one over on me again? False, false, false. Ivan says false. They send out the girls. Oh. Oh. Crikeys. And on that note, Ivan, you are correct. The lioness, the female lions, do the majority of the hunting. No, Nancy. Cougars like to hunt too. Oh. True or false? State parks never allow hunting. Should I ask Phil if you have experience in that? We got false, we got false, we got false, we got false, we got true, we got false, we got false, we got false. All right, hang on, guys. Had to move something here. Never fail. Brody's got to talk about the liver and onions. And the answer is false. Some allow it in designated seasons and areas. Actually, a lot of the state parks around here do. There are seasons that you are not allowed to camp on, camp, and I know a lot of people that hunt on the state land. I think you gotta get a certain permit or something like that, but I don't know. I'm not a hunter, so I don't do that. I don't think I could kill an animal. All right. Let's see. What other... Let's change it up. Let's see if anybody knows this. Hi, Tina. Hunting. The question was, is state parks allow hunting? True or false? Tina, there's a lot of bad things for me, but I still enjoy it. Which robotic lion cartoon had the character combined into a giant robot? Nancy. Nancy's like, yeah, I don't know. Brody. Oh. Yeah, not all state parks, but some of them do. Have I seen this cartoon? I don't know, Ivan. It was either in the 70s, 80s, in the cartoons. So, if you weren't watching cartoons around the 70s or 80s, probably not. Oh, that wasn't Ivan. I'm sorry, Brittany. I've seen the purple. Oh. Robert says Voltron. Wow, I didn't think. The Thundercats. By the way, Brittany, you can see part of it, but I've repurposed what you gave me. And the answer is Voltron. I don't remember that cartoon. But yep, Robert got it. All right, next one. Who was the main villain in the Care Bears series? Anybody watch the Care Bears? Not a lot of cartoon fans here, huh? Scare Bears. Not enough to know the answer. All right. The answer was no heart. The bear with no heart. All right. Let's go to let's see. Okay, so cartoons, most people are not getting or not liking. So let's go to music. We all like music. Nice one, Nancy. True or false, Led Zeppelin released Stairway to Heaven in 1970s. We got true, 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 true. I like Stairway to Heaven. That is all-time favorite song. We got true. We got true. That one and Turn the Page by Bob Seger. Both of them are all-time favorite slow songs. I think everybody has answered that one. And the answer is true. Everybody got that. All right. Let's do this one. We'll hang around the music for a little bit. True or false, David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust, Persona debuted in 1970s. We got true, false, false. Uh-oh. What did that computer do? We want to do this. There we go. All right, catch up with chat. We got faults. We got faults. I think everybody got it. I think everybody got an answer on this one. True. And the answer is true. All right, let me get rid of that. We'll see what happens with this one. True or false, the Sex Pistols were part of the 1970s punk movement in the UK. We got false. We got true, false, false. True, true, true. True. Let's see. I think most of the people have answered. And the answer is true. It was true. All right. Let's go with this one. True or false, Disco Domination Night took place in Demolition took place in 1979. Oh my goodness. Tongue twister, say that 5 times fast. Blech. Nope. We got true. We got true. Disco. I was like, I don't even know what that is. True. True. Not a disco fan, Ivan? True. All right, let's see. How many answers we got here? Uh, oh. And the answer is true. Oh, anyways. Let's see. What others? All right. True or false? Janis Joplin died in 1970. True, 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 true. This one's kind of a misleading one. So, we'll see. I think everyone answered. 1, 2, 3. The answer is false. She died in 1970, but was part of the 60s music scene. That's a borderline answer, I think. So. All right. Next question. True or false, the Grateful Dead had a top 10 Billboard hit in the 1970s? We got true, true, true. I used to have a hat with their emblem on it. I'll never know what happened to that. True. True. Y'all united too. Huh. I should have done more research on this one. The answer is false. They were more a cult live band. So they didn't have any. I feel like they did have a, but maybe it wasn't in the top 10. I don't know. I don't know. And honestly, off the top of my head, I can't even remember their songs. I just remember the emblem, their brand. Anyways, true or false? Jim Morrison of The Doors died in Paris in the 1970s. We got true. We got true. We got true. True. False. All right. The answer is true. In 1971. All right. We'll switch some categories up. True or false? Commercial airplanes dump their waste mid-flight. Wow, Nancy beat you, Troy. Oh my goodness. We got false. False. We got false, false, true, false, true. Ooh, we got some mixtures here. False unless by accident. That'd be a big, messy accident. And the answer is false. Waste is stored and removed after landing. Oops. True or false? The black box in an airplane is actually orange. Shame on you, Troy. True, true. Hopefully it wasn't your flight papers. True. Blue ice. True. We got true. My answer would be true until a fire and it crashed, then it turned black. True. And the answer is true. It's bright orange for visibility. But I could see after a plane crash, because most of the time when the plane crashes, there is a fire. I would assume it would turn black. But I have no idea. All right. True or false? Concorde was the first plane to break the sound barrier. False. 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 All right. The answer is false. That was Chuck Yeager in a Bell. I don't know if that's supposed to be 4 or Bell X. So, anybody want to clarify that? Because I sure don't know. Because I don't know much about airplanes. I've only been in two my entire life. So far. I am looking to eventually, I would love to parachute, jump out of an airplane. That would be really cool. Brittany has done that, and I'm so jealous that she has done that. But I'm happy for her. I definitely would do it. Fault X1. Okay. Fault. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe not. Allergies. True or false? A Boeing 747 has 4 engines. Yeah, when I get some money, Brittany. There we go. Maybe I should change the if you want to support me, buy a Mountain Dew, to if you want to see me jump out of an airplane, donate. I actually seen it on Groupon today, and I can't believe how much it cost. Oh my goodness. We got true, 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 true. CR-71 cool aircraft. CR-71. I don't think I've ever heard of that name. There we go. You gotta find that group that's not afraid of heights. I would definitely do that. I would love. That's one of the things that's always been on my bucket list. Just like bungee jumping been on my list forever, but I won't be able to do that. My body will not take that. So, but yeah, that would be so cool. I would love to do that. Like I said, I got 9 pages, at least 9 pages of bucket list that I would love to do, but you need money, 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 and you need time, 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 and I ain't got none of them. And the answer was true. They have 4 engines. I don't think Ken would do that. He gets really queasy in a helicopter ride for 5 minutes. So I don't think he would do that. And Troy will do that, even though, because isn't he afraid of heights? Huh. I know he likes being in airplanes because he wants to be a pilot, but I thought he was afraid of heights. I could be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. I'll have to ask Ken, but I don't think he would. True or false? You can safely open an airplane door mid-flight. Hello? False, false, false. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so I was wrong. I thought he was afraid of heights. My bad. False, false. Brittany. False, like major faults. False. False. And the answer is false. It is physically impossible due to the cabin air or pressure. I would think it would suck you out if you did actually get it open. Like immediately, at least my thoughts. Let's see. Ray! Oh, you're just fine. Oh, you sent me a friend request, and I don't think I accepted it. If I didn't accept it, I will do that tonight after the live stream. So, Ray, I will accept it if I didn't already. I seen it, and I was going to do it. So if I didn't do it, I apologize. But I wasn't ignoring you. I was busy getting out videos. Yeah, and if I haven't responded, I will. I actually did 2 videos this week. I was pretty proud of myself. True or false? Pilots and co-pilots eat different meals to avoid food poisoning risk. Huh. We got true, we got false, we got true. You know, that is one of the... It was like the second time I had ever been food poisoned. Is on an airplane. I will never eat airplane food again. Nope. Will not do it. Nope. I was sick for a week. It was gross. Well, no. We got true, we got false, no problem. I've been really busy also. Yeah, like I said, I seen it and I was like, yep, I need to do that. And then it went away. My brain went somewhere else. There we go. I just accepted it. That way I can't forget. All right. We got true. They don't serve food anymore, just Twinkies? Really? I didn't know that. It was so funny. So this is how I got food poisoning. So I went to Mexico and everybody was telling me, don't drink the water, don't eat this, don't eat that, blah, 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 blah. You'll get sick. And they were telling me all these nightmare stories about eating food in Mexico. Me and my kids, we ate at least 3 times a day. At least. If it wasn't 4 or 5. Trying all these different foods. Never once got sick. Never had any issue. We get on the plane. We get on the plane from Mexico City to Detroit. And then from Detroit to Grand Rapids, they served us meals for dinner. And I ate just half of it because it wasn't tasting good. And I thought it was just me. And I got home the next day. I was so sick. And I was sick for the rest of the week. It was crazy. Today I turned my 7-seat van into a 3-seater with a bed. How exciting! Love it. I love it, love it, love it. That is awesome. So is it a Chevy or a Ford? Love it. And the answer to the co-pilots is true. Many airlines enforce this as it is a precaution. Ray, I hope you're going to post pictures on Facebook. I did accept you, so I'll be looking forward to them pictures. Chrysler Town and Country. Oh, minivan. Gotcha. Gotcha. Nice. Now, is that got the stow and go? So did you take the seats out so you could have storage under it? Or did you just lay them down and build on top? And are you coming to M25? I don't know if I've asked you that before or not. I'm so bad. I ask everybody. All right. Okay, I'll post some. Uh-oh. Did I just make some? Uh-oh. Yeah. Spam, go away. True or false? The autopilot system can land a plane without a human's assistance. Ooh. True. You know, I haven't watched much of his videos anymore. I like binge watched so many of them. We got true, true, true. I have the stow and go and I put them down. All right. Awesome, awesome. Now you just got to be cautious of the weight, though, because them seats are heavy. My Honda that I had, it had the last seat, the bench seat was a stow and go, and that thing was heavy. We got faults. So yeah, I took that out and I made storage underneath that. There was a lot of storage. But I pack my vans because I do a lot of stuff. Like I do kayaking and you know, I got grandkid and squirt guns, and I have a kitchen for outdoors, and and it crashed every time. All right. I got sidetracked with a van build. I don't like van builds. Nope, not at all. All right, we got true. We got true. And the answer is true. Under certain conditions, it can. Oh, yeah. Yep. They go down pretty deep. We could tell, Suzy. Yeah. I don't know. It's just really cool. I mean, it's just a blank slate. You can start and do anything. I've done a car, a minivan, and now this van. Yep. Definitely. And I love the creativity part of it. All right, let's see. What other questions? All right, we'll see how many know this. This was probably going to be a hard one. We'll see. Who invented the first mass-produced practical sewing machine in 1846, revitalizing the textile industry? I'm not going to go live in it, just travel. True. I mean, true. Okay. For like weekends or a week. Singer, singer, singer. Singer. We got true. You picking on me, Brody. We got singer. I don't know much about sewing, that's for sure. We got singer. And the answer is Alice Howie. Don't know who she is or he is. I'm assuming it's a her. But don't know. I would have thought, ew, yeah. I'm right there with you, Nancy. Don't know. Oh, you go to California for the winter, so nice. Okay. What part of California? Upper? Or, I mean, northern or southern? I stayed in the southern, like right on the border of Arizona and California on some BML land. I would go shopping in Arizona and then come back and stay in California. The BML land was beautiful there. It was really fun. But the price of gas and the price of food was ridiculous. San Diego. Okay. I did go to San Diego for like a day. I walked out like onto boardwalks and stuff like that, and there was like some massive music something going on, and parking was a nightmare, so I was not able to stay very long. But I would love to go back and hang out in California. But that'll be a long time from now. Because I'm here, so. But what I seen of San Diego was pretty nice. All right, we'll go back to this one. See if anybody knows this cartoon. Back to the cartoons. Which cartoon featured a crime-fighting duck with a big hat and a cape? Oh, nice. It's nice that you got family there, right? Carlsbad State Beach? I had never heard of that. I went to Carlsbad Caverns. That was amazing. But that was in New Mexico? Yeah, New Mexico. Or Arizona. No, New Mexico. But I didn't know there was a Carlsbad State Beach campground. Oceanside Ruby on the Pier. Mighty Mouse. I can see it, but don't know the name of it. I think everybody is stumped at this one. Nobody is guessing. Mighty Mouse. The answer is Darwin Wing Dark Wing Duck. Also popular in the 90s and launched in late 80s. Boop, boop. All right. We'll go back to music. Everybody liked Talking Duck. True or false? ABBA won Eurovision in 1974 with the song Waterloo. We got true. Whoops. We got true, 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 true. We got true. We got true. And the answer is true. Whoops. True. I keep hearing the tree frogs going, and I look down at my microphone to see if it's picking it up on the mic, and it kind of does, but I don't know if you guys can hear it. All right, let's see. Are forbidding to play this video? Huh. That's interesting. I've never heard that. Huh. All right. True or false, Stevie Wonder won Album of the Year 3 times in 1970. Oh, you just messing with me, Phil? Phil, you messing with me? Shame on you. But good job. True. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? Oh, come on. We got true. We got true. All right, I think everybody's going to answer that wants to answer that. And the answer is true. Uh-oh. There we go. True. Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll go to... True or false, the Wright brothers' first flight in 1903 lasted under under a minute. We got true. We got true. We got true. We got false. We got true. Huh. Alright, I think everyone that was going to answered that. So, the answer is true. It lasted just 12 seconds. Alright, we'll stay with the airplane theme. Why not? Oh my goodness, it's 8:30, guys. True or false, the busiest airport in the world is in Dubai. We got false. 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 Oh, Mindy. My goodness. Welcome. Did you have a good weekend? Or no, your weekend is starting right now, right? Because you work the weekends. Oh. So, okay, every one of you guys put false. What airport do you think is the busiest? Oh, Ray says it's true. Dubai. Oh, gotcha. All right, Mindy. I think O'Hara's gotta be Chicago. Yeah. Linda says Atlanta. LAX. Is that LA? I don't know what LAX stands for. Atlanta. I'm not very big into airplanes or airports. I've only flown 2 times, so forgive me, I don't know what LAX stands for. Oh, we got another one for LAX. Busiest airport is where the Eagle Harbor. Yes, Atlanta is nuts. Oshkosh during the AAA. Welcome back, Troy. You've missed a lot. Heathrow. The answer is false. It is usually Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International Airport as the recent data. Oh, Los Angeles. Awesome, 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 guys. All right, let's see. All right, let's see if you guys know this. We're going to change it up. True or false, Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids were created by Bill Cosby. We got true. We got true. We got false. We got false. Hey, hey, hey. I'm Fat Albert. True, true, true. And the answer is true. All right, we'll see. What about this one? True or false? The Pink Panther show featured a talking Pink Panther. We got true. We got false, false, true, false, true. True. I think everybody answered that one. False. The Pink Panther character was silent. It had no talking parts. All right, let's see. You know, I don't remember much of that show. I just remember him walking around and hearing that song in the background. Do 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 do. Yeah, I can't mimic it, but that's all I can remember from that show. Just the music and him walking around and being pink. Weirdest things ever. True or false? The Schoolhouse Rock taught kids grammar, math, and history through music. We got true, 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 true. True. Same the music. Yeah. True. The answer is true. Man, we've gone through a lot of questions. My goodness, guys. We are down to 9 pages. We started at 11. That is amazing. True or false? The Jetsons were set in the prehistorical times. I like the Jetsons. We got false, 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 false. Well, I think everybody jumped on that one pretty fast. And the answer was false. They were futuristic opposite of the Flintstones. All right, let's see. This one. True or false? The Smurfs were popular cartoons in the early 70s. False, 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 false. False. Man, you guys are on top of this one. Unanimous. All got false. Awesome. Hey Ray, your icon with the dog, is that an Australian Shepherd? And the answer is false. The Smurf cartoons didn't air until the 1980s. Saturday morning cartoons. False. I should have waited a little bit longer. Alright, true or false? Speedy Buggy was a cartoon about a talking car that solved mysteries. True. 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 No, his name is Diego, 11 years old. Aww. Okay. Chinchua. Ah. Looks like he's got markings of that. But it's hard for me to see the icon. Cute. We got true, true. I thought that was Kit in the Knight Rider. Oh my goodness. That wasn't a cartoon, was it? Yeah, maybe it was. I don't know. I thought that was a TV show. Maybe? Maybe not. Alright. The answer is true. Alright. We'll try this one. True or false? Tom and Jerry stopped airing new episodes in the 1970s. We got false, true. Aww. That's awesome. I had a child that was born on my couch, so I had him ever since he was 0 days old. Best doggy I ever had. True. False. I came home from work and I had, was it 11 or 12 puppies on my couch. Needless to say, you know where that couch went? Out in the garbage. True. We got some mixtures in here. We've got false and trues, and trues and false and trues. We got 3 trues and 2 false. All right. I don't think anybody else is answering. Oh, Brody got false in there. Now we're even. We're 3-3. Anybody gonna break the tie? You got 3 truths and 3 false. And Phil says false. Yeah, that was a lot of puppies. Yeah. And they were mainly all chows. I had one fox chow, which is like a golden reddish tint. And then most of them were black chows. And then I had four gray chows. And I kept the boy gray chow because I didn't want no more puppies. So I kept the gray chow, and his name was Koala. And he was a big, fluffy, full of hair. He didn't shed little hair. He shed clumps of hair. It was crazy. All right. The answer is false. New episodes were still being produced throughout much of the decade. That's because they were a really good cartoon. Tom and Jerry was awesome. Oh. All right. We'll do one more. Last one. Last call. True or false? The Harlem Globetrotters had their own animated series in the 1970s. We got true. Nancy, you're like on the ball. You're like hammering these out. We got true. True. I get to fall asleep listening to tree frogs tonight. That's awesome. True. 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 She's tough to keep up with. Yep. Yep, she's a smart cookie. Oh, that's awesome. You know what? I looked up. You had said on one of my live streams, you had said somewhere about where you were by, and I looked up that place and it looked beautiful out there. So aww. Wow. That makes her very special. Diego. Well, that could be a boy, I guess. I shouldn't say girl. That's awesome, though. We got True. Yeah, that. I'm not even gonna try to say it because I will slaughter it, but it looked amazing on Google. And the answer is true. All right, guys. It is coming up on 9 o'clock, and I have had a busy, busy, busy day today, so I am gonna call it a night. Thank you all for showing up and being here and making my live stream amazing and fun. I so appreciate you all being here, and I will be back on Thursday at 8 p.m. So make sure that you hit the notification. I've already got the thumbnail out there. If you didn't get notification, make sure you go on my channel and notify me thing, you know. And thank you for all the thumbs up. I appreciate all the emojis you guys were spinning or putting on my channel. And I will see you guys this Thursday. And have safe travels out there. And enjoy building out that van, Ray. Bye, y'all.